today we at the Flower Feather clan to help out the people after the war. Oh, Yansan's here too. Bro is a personal trainer? And here comes the Netland Arc Conquest interlude where we become unlicensed therapists. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, we have to cure this guy who thinks he's drowning while he's on land, and there's this girl who's just plain paranoid, and yeah. Oh my god, they're going insane. Oh no, it's not insanity. It's post-traumatic stress disorder. Happens to everybody. I think they just need therapy. We even try to do our whole abyss purification thing, but it doesn't work. Then Yansan, being the hero she is, takes us along to do one-on-ones with PTSD victims. First up is the drowning guy, Atoko. We take some sort of an environmental immersion approach, and what I mean by this is that when you think you're drowning, maybe you won't feel like you're drowning if you feel warm fire near you. Unless it makes it feel like a hot tub. But let's see. It kinda works for a bit, then his self-sacrifice-iness gets the better of him. But we do notice that he keeps repeating this name, Duarte. So we ask around about it, and one of his buddies tells us that Duarte was actually Atako's Saurian companion. So we're like, yeah, maybe he just needs his emotional support animal. If I went into psychosis, I would also be calling after my dog. I get him. Except, his emotional support animal's been dead for years. So we do the next best thing and become a bird. What's up, brother? And it works. But eventually he's brought back to reality, though he is significantly more mentally stable. Good for him. Good for him. Damn, so I guess Natlan Interlude is about our new side gig as a therapist. Then up next we have this girl named Kochita, who just turns out to have a lot of trauma related to the Abyss, since, she watched her parents drop like flies when Abyss monsters broke into her home when she was young. Then this whole war we just fought kinda just reactivated the pain of those memories. Totally get you, sis. So we give her a bit of exposure therapy and let her fight her demon. Literally. Of course, I do most of the work, so it's a bit, safe. And eventually, she's like, hold on, I kinda slayed these monsters. And she's fine. Then our final patient for today is this guy, Akatlan, who's still so locked into war mode that he thinks anyone near him, even his poor old father, is an abyss monster. No therapy for this guy, we just plain beat him up. Then his dad goes on, son, this isn't you. And it still doesn't do anything. And then suddenly, someone finally tells us what the hell is going on with these folks, and it's this guy, Capitano. So this abyssal corrosion syndrome's apparently been a thing since Capitano's first time in Natlan, and his folks actually developed a cure for it back then called the Draught of Lucidity, an elixir that's saved for the worst cases like this battle-crazed guy, since it causes chronic migraines for the rest of your life. Oh my god, why are we testing the limits of medicine and applications in a freaking fantasy game? Safe to say, it works. Listen to your doctors, people. The drought's then distributed around like Pfizer during COVID, and then we have a little chat with Capitano about his past with Natlan. And he basically says that the war might be over, but his work in Natlan isn't over yet. He also does a face reveal, which we can't see, so I don't get to see, but I also get to see. This sucks. This is reverse dramatic irony. I don't like being a victim to that. We eventually have to go back to the stadium where everyone, including Shilanen, is waiting for us to bring along Pilgrim's Chronicle, the thing that the Lord of the Night gave us, since Shilanen is ready to make our ancient name. How this works is all our Natlan 4-star and 5-star friends go around telling the Chronicle about how they feel about us. Kind of like in Survivor, except we don't get to hear any of it, since it's easier to get a more genuine confessional when the person they're talking about isn't there. Obviously, and trust me, this comes in handy in the final chapter. It made me cry. That's it? Damn, that was short. I'm not gonna lie, I expected that to be much longer. That was us playing therapist, which is fitting, isn't it? Cause the new character, what's her name? Oh, she's not out yet. The new character from Inazuma, right? Yumemite? No, that's the girl from Kakegurui. The girl from Inazuma who sells milk or something like that is like a therapist, isn't she? So, I guess Genshin is going on a bit of a mental health awareness campaign. for, you know, its players, which I think is very fitting considering the player base. And that was incredibly short. Well, that was me, that was you, and I will see you later. Goodbye.